Welcome to my review of the Zeblaze Rover smartwatch. This smartwatch is powered by Android and it features the MTK2501. It has Bluetooth, a 250 milliamp battery, it has a one glass solution panel, it has a very thin overall frame. It's only 8.8 millimeters. It has a premium leather band and it actually connects to a number of different devices including both Android and iOS. I'm testing it today on Android. So basically this phone is an Apple Watch clone, but it's slightly different. And actually it's its own unique take. And the main selling feature is actually its thinness. The actual watch itself, as I'll show you in the actual video aspects later, is very thin. As you can see in the photographs here, the back of it actually also mimics the Apple Watch look, and the 4 pins there are used for charging. As you can see, the leather band actually has a really nice feel to it, and overall the phone actually feels really good for its low price point. So what I'll show first is a quick unboxing of the Zeblaze Rover. So inside here you're going to see it has the nice watch. It comes in a very nice box as well. It comes with a charger with the 4 pins. It also comes with a really nice sleek looking USB cable. And if we take the watch out, you can see here that actually it looks really nice. So there's the actual side bezel there with the speaker, the power button. You can see the leather premium band. The back of it, as you can see, is a pretty good copy of the Apple Watch with the 4 pins for charging. It actually has a really nice finish to it. It feels really nice overall. The leather band itself isn't going to be anything expensive, but it actually looks really nice for the price point. Here's the clasp. And in the next segment, I'll show you how it actually powers on. This segment I'll show you how to change the actual watch dial. So this is the one I like the most. It's a sort of copy of the Apple Watch. It actually looks pretty sleek with the analog clock. I like this one the most. But basically you're going to actually hold on the screen, you're going to swipe, you're going to hold down, and it changes it to the other 2 types. So this one is a pretty much copy of the Apple Watch. We're going to hold again, swipe, hold down. And this one also is a pretty good copy of the Apple Watch. So it does come with 3 different face dials. In the Bluetooth, you can actually use the MP3 player, which I demonstrate later, or you can take pictures using the camera. You can connect with your phone. You can get notifications. So if we look at some of the settings on the watch, we can see that there's a number of apps that are built in. Second set of apps, you get more health related functions, so you can track your sleeping patterns. There's a pedometer. You can actually check altimeter and the actual height or altitude of where you are. There's a timer. There's a lot of features here that I guess for some people they might be useful. For me, I don't really use these too much. The settings menu is pretty sparse. Basically there's only a power save option, the ringtone, so that when you get calls through your smartwatch, you can set it to 3 different ones. You can change the time and the language. Options are related to the LCD backlight, how long you want it to stay on before it turns off by itself, and basically to restore its initial settings. Here's the actual Bluetooth settings. It allows you to power it on, make sure it's visible, change its actual name. As you can see, it's already connected. The Bluetooth actually drains a lot of power, even though Bluetooth itself is actually has a lot of power saving features built in. Right now I have about 2 bars or 2 circles of power. Each circle represents 20%, so 5 represents 100. With a daily use of the Bluetooth connected to my phone, it actually draws a lot of power, surprisingly. So I have to charge my watch every single night. That's actually a normal consideration for all smartwatches. You do actually have to charge them daily. This is for the sleep app, which you can use to turn on to monitor your sleeping patterns. Demo of the timer app to see how one of the apps work and the UI basically. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. The other apps either are a little bit more polished than this one or actually less polished. This is the Pedometer app, so you can use this to track your daily movements in the day and see how much calories you're burning if you need to actually walk more or get more fit. The phone dialer app, so basically once you're connected with Bluetooth, you can use this to make calls and it's routed through your phone. So that's pretty useful if you like that feature. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how I've connected the Bluetooth with the Zeblaze and my Bluebo X550 smartphone. So I'm basically going to use the phone to play music while connected to Bluetooth. And let's see how it actually operates. So I'm going to show here, it's already connected, and we're going to play. The audio actually is coming out of the 0.5 watt speaker on the Zeblaze Rover and not the actual smartphone. You can actually set it to either, so you can have it out of your phone using headphones, or the speakers on the phone, or the speakers on here. So as you can see, as I change tracks on the Zeblaze, it also updates on the phone itself. Surprisingly enough, the audio quality is pretty good coming out of that small speaker. In this one, I'll basically compare this leather band to this leather band. This is my Ben Sherman watch. It's a genuine leather. As you can see, the quality actually on both are actually pretty similar. It has a nice supple feel to it, and so does this one here. So overall, actually, I'm very pleased with the band, and actually I'm glad it actually decided to invest a little more and not some cheap plastic one. So I'm actually very, very happy with the leather band. What do I think of this phone overall? I love it. It actually has a really good build quality. The speaker here is actually really nice and loud. The screen actually is really decent. I like the different watch faces. I like that there's three. I like the fact that it actually has a really nice leather band, and the back looks really, really, really nice. It actually needs to be charged every day, which is one major con, but again, that's a feature of all smartwatches. Overall, I'm going to say this is a really, really good value. I'm actually really glad I got this from GearBest. I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for a watch and you're not looking to spend a lot of money. I'm going to say this watch is definitely a 8 out of 10. Again, the cons would be the screen is not the best, but again, for the price point, you can't ask for more than that. And that overall, that's the only real knock. It does lag in a few instances, but that has to do with the way you're holding the watch and the way you're tapping it. The MediaTek CPU is actually, I guess, decent enough for what it is. Again, overall, 8 out of 10, highly recommend, and thanks a lot, GearBest.
Didn't even get to bronze.